Life is incredible. But you don't know. You don't need me to tell you that. You don't need this old fool to tell you how incredible this life is. And what is truly incredible about this life is that you don't have to do nothing. You don't have to actually do nothing. You don't have to teach. Like, we're all guilty of our mind wandering into the past and into the future. We're all guilty of watching the television screen and conspiring. We're all guilty of being overly spiritual or being overly religious or overly fixated on our car or our home. We're all guilty of these things. And the guilt is not seen as guilt. It's seen as, this is what we're here to do. But really, we're not here to do anything. We're just really here to experience ourselves, to witness ourselves, to see ourselves and what we're appearing as. And we're never appearing as the same thing every moment. Our body is changing rapidly, faster than the speed of light. In fact, it's impossible to see the changes within your body right now as a whole. It's impossible to see the changes of the plant that's growing in your window without a microscope and all that. Then we become fixated on change. Everything is taking care of itself. Everything is happening. Consciousness is always, we are consciousness. That's all we are. Only consciousness exists. And it met this eye, this mirror, this infinite stillness, this blackness, this hollow, incredible black hole that is all-encompassing everything, where everything takes place within it and out with it, and consciousness is within it and out with it. It's the moment that male and female meet. It's the moment that birth takes place. Everything is birth. Everything is a new birth. That's the mystery. That's the magical qualities of what is taking place in this existence. Everything is being born at this rapid speed of light in an on and on procession. Just an absolute incredible procession of changing shapes and colour and life. It's incredible. And we fixate ourselves, our mind fixates itself on our family, our job, or our filing our nails, or whatever it is. And these are just little breakaways, little techniques to get you away from being totally overwhelmed and overawed by what is taking place. But most of the day, for beings that have encountered this fixation on individuality and see things as oneness or wholeness, most of the day is just living in that awesome wow, this life is incredible. And we are quickly drawn away from that when we meet another being or an incident takes place, and you're brought back down to what they call earth, into this mind field of mind, this what we have created as a stopgap to think that we are superior against nature and against the universe and against all other predators or aliens that we think exist. We are this superior force, so we will congregate down here on earth and individually focus on our attention on individual things. That's why we create individual jobs. You're a teacher, you're a lawyer, you're a scientist, you're a joiner. Every single human being does every job. But when we give a title to it, it's as if, well, I'm not really a joiner. Well, you hammered a nail in. Yeah, but that's not a proper joiner. I'm not a teacher. You told your child how to tie their shoelaces. Yeah, but that's a parent. Oh, yeah, also you're a parent. I'm not a doctor. You gave your child medication. Enough, and not too much to harm it. But I just followed the instructions. We're always condemning our intelligence, our mind, because we've been indoctrinated at school to individualize, to segment, because this unbelievable, primitive, minuscule way of life, trying to be superior, as a reverse quality, because we are superior. We don't have to do anything to be superior. We are equal to the universe, equal to nature, equal to all predators, equal to God, equal to consciousness, equal to spirit. We are all equal as one. Life is incredible when everything is whole, when there's no fixation on one thing. You cannot see separation between the inner of you and the outer of you. You cannot see separation between man and woman and black and white and yin and yang and all that stuff. You cannot see separation between the skies and the hills. You cannot see separation between the fields and the trees. You cannot see separation between the two species of animals. It's just a whole unfolding life. That's what oneness is. That's what Christ means when you're reborn. You see life differently. You don't see angels and all that stuff. Angels are part of this fixation, or part of this whole. Ghosts, they're all part of the whole. Nothing leaves this infinite consciousness, this pure, undiluted consciousness. Nothing leaves it. There's nowhere to go. When you discover the true I, the original I, Ramana Maharshi says, on his deathbed, when his disciple says, Master, please don't leave us. He says, where can I go? Meaning, the I cannot go anywhere, but neither can what Ramana is speaking from, that consciousness that he's speaking from. Consciousness cannot go anywhere. There is only consciousness. Is your life incredible? Of course it's not incredible every day, and even this one's life is not incredible every day, because it's always reminded by others and by its thoughts and its own conditioned information, even through enlightenment, that no, you're just an individual, insignificant flesh and bones and blood, and that's true, because when this body goes, that's what's going to happen. Insignificant body will go. But it's been a vital tool to discover that we see the world, the whole universe, the whole existence, much more clearer than a mouse, because we're not fixated on food and sniffing around and trying to find somewhere to nest. We have got everything at our fingertips, yet we say we have nothing, because we need nothing. Because nothing in its purest sense, that emptiness, that Buddhist love, that complete, conscious, incredible beingness, isness, here-ness, now-ness, blissfulness, nothingness, lovingness, kindness, they're all little tiny fixations of the same thing. One whole pot of love, one whole consciousness, one whole I, one whole supreme being that we get a flavor of, but we cannot maintain. This person, this body, this thing, this object is not a supreme being. But when it sees itself as whole with all other beings and all other beingness, it gets a taste of that supreme being. And this supreme being makes itself aware. It makes itself conscious. And that's what we're here to do, to create this supreme being into a livingness, so that we can all identify with our truth and our nature and our originality. Whole God as one. Namaste.